Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Swindler's Den. It's this week's session of Icewind Dale, where I'm the Frostmaiden. Just a few things before we start. Our other series, The Lost Song of Phandelver, has ended, and we did a talkback episode on this last Sunday. If you missed out on that, or if you missed out on that whole series, all of it is available on YouTube and Patreon. I don't know that the talkback's on Patreon, but everything else is.
Oh yeah, no, it's on Patreon now.
Okay, yeah, then for $1 on Patreon, you can get all that as audio only, as well as all of the other shows. So if you want to just listen to podcast versions of it, you can go over there to help support. Otherwise, it is all on YouTube. As well, there's a little bit of a trailer on YouTube for our next campaign. If you want to go see that and find out what it is, you can do that. Otherwise, I think we're ready to play tonight, so let's introduce our players. Let's go back to basics. We'll start with Grizlocke.
Oh wow, no more rigged die, I see. How's it going, everybody? I'm Grizlocke. You can find me on YouTube under that same name. And yeah, we're very excited for the new upcoming show, so definitely go check out the trailer. And I'm excited for tonight as well. I will be playing Orlin, the half-orc wizard. Let's go die.
Let's go die. Next is Bumbleskum.
Hey, it's your boy Bumbleskum at it again, sitting here on the competition, gonna rock that Ice Queen, playing the once dead, now maybe dead, probably future dead, will be dead, Heinlein Sworn Sword, the guy. That's it. You can find me as Bumbleskum on most things.
Next we have Dyto.
Hello, I am Dyto. I'm trying to think what my schedule is. Saturday I'll be playing Rime again because I just can't get enough of the cold, apparently. Over on Party Wipe Games. And then on July 12th, I'm gonna be running a one-shot on The Lost Caravan. It'll be a one-shot that I wrote about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Ooh,
So that'll be fun. But tonight, I'm playing the old cat lady, Felicity.
The old cat lady, Felicity. And next we have this young man. Look at this lad. We have Lordimus with us.
Yeah,
Peaky
hey, what's
Blinders.
up? I got razors in this. Hey, what's up? I'm Lordimus, and I play Zavros Weinrin, the half-elf ranger. I didn't say bard this time. Made sure not to.
And this week, Dr. Phage will not be with us. He's out and about doing things, but he'll be joining us hopefully once again next week. So I'll just have to kill them all while he's away. Speaking of killing them all while he's away, last time on Icewind Dale, Rime the Frostmaiden, our group began to venture down into the caves underneath the Reghead Glacier, where they found many horrors and many hard trials to fight against, including things like flame skulls and vampires, as well as ruins of this lost city that they are looking for. They had many a time and some tough travels, but after being able to slay Tekeli, I just say that different every time.
Like
Tekeli the Knoll vampire. We return to them actually, here within the Cave of Hungers. So, I will say, as 3 was holding this Knoll vampire, and as it got blasted by this guiding bolt from Sister Liliana, the body began to char and just disintegrate into black bits onto the ground. And this is where you are now.
Everyone all right?
We double check, see if I'm all right.
Zavros awake yet?
Yes, you took a short rest before entering the cave, so I don't know if you had updated any of that. But other than that, you didn't get involved in any of the combat last time, so.
I think that's probably the most danger we're gonna find here for a bit. Zavros,
Hope so.
have you finished with that chest yet?
I'm sorry, I haven't watched the last episode.
I forget which chest because I know he opened one of them.
There was a lock chest that we put him in Three's arms with to open for a while. I was just gonna let Tommy answer without knowing the answer.
Yeah.
I think that was one that still had ice over the top of it.
Oh,
Yes.
that's right. We were gonna melt it during our next break or something.
Yeah, you had
Mhm.
to.
I'm
you had to
picking
melt
away
the
at
ice
it with
first.
a dagger.
Yeah, I'll say over that time you could have gotten the ice off of the lock. Let me find where you found that thing.
I found it in the attic of the fallen.
Correct. Yeah, let me pull you guys over that map too. I'm looking at it, but you're not. I just
Yeah.
realized.
I was waiting to see how
Where that
long
big
if it was
hole-
necessary, but
The room with the big hole.
Yes.
With a cave.
So
Where? Oh,
I'm with
Yeah.
Shannara.
as you chip away this ice, you're able to just open it. It doesn't seem to be locked. Oh yeah, you're at you and Shannara are at the beginning. I forgot.
yeah.
follow the
We didn't
golden
wanna-
road, Tommy.
We didn't want
Follow.
to keep dragging you around.
Shannara, how long do you think they'll be?
He disappears.
You're
No!
He would be all the way with
Once
that.
again.
you're next to 3.
But as you
Is
open
3 the
this-
big guy?
Yes.
What's the big guy?
As you open this chest, you see inside of it are, were a lot of bottles, but the majority of them seem to be smashed. But you do see 2 that are intact, and they seem to be filled with a red liquid that's familiar to you, you've seen it before. Healing potions. You just don't know what strength.
Is it like whiskey where they just smell stronger or something? Can I like sniff them?
Do an Arcana check as you sip them.
Oh. Yeah, there it is. Oh, damn, I don't know my favorite. I'm using the bad purple one today. I don't think I know. 7.
Yeah, you're not quite sure. It's more of Orland's thing to know potions. You just kill monsters.
Give me a whiff of those.
No, to hand them over.
Oh, I thought you said no.
No, man, these are for me.
You're supposed to waft your chemicals, not sniff them.
Oh.
Yeah, do a quick Arcana check for me, Orland.
I'm so bad at math. 23. 23?
Yeah. These are 2 potions, healing of superiority.
Ooh.
Or
Oh, wow,
superior.
those
Sorry,
have-
I don't know why I said that.
Quite the kick to them. I don't know what happened to my voice. Really, clear the senses, the sinuses.
Is it anything useful?
Yes, superior healing potions. Quite potent.
Oh, that makes sense then. I think those are made with ghost. God, I can't say the word. I'm
Yes,
trying to say
chili
it.
peppers.
Ghost
Yes,
chili peppers.
Of course.
Clear up the sinuses when you take them.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say ghost piss, and I was like, what?
Yeah, it's best you just store it in your hand until you're ready.
The amount of capsaicin in ghost piss is quite surprising.
Right. I'm fairly tapped on spells, but I suppose we're probably not too tired yet. How's everyone?
Oh, you know me, I
I'm
feel
doing
great.
fine.
Right. Let's press onward then.
Because I don't remember, did we take a long rest before we came in between the fight outside and coming into the cave?
Nope, you took a short rest in between that.
Yeah.
I'm be straight up. I'm looking at this map, and I'm so confused by the purple ghost people.
Those are Orland spirits.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just some spirits.
They're on your side. Don't worry.
And if you saw the minis with the mephits, those were mephits that are kind of dingusy, and then we just
they're just vibing. They're just like, hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah, they blew up a couple of them, and
they just want you to stand underneath them. Is all. That's their whole MO. No one cares.
Yeah, do you want to go stand underneath them?
I go to the closest ice method and stand underneath it. Arms wide, like it's gonna come into my chest.
Actually.
No.
I was going back to the page.
I don't want to get ice shit all over my body.
Yeah, which way do you guys want to go? You this cavern that you're in currently, you had already explored the northern tunnel from you and the western. So you have another one to the northeast and one to the south.
Yeah. Does it look like they're going downhill? Because those kind of look like ice stairs. So
yes, to the south there's a downward slope.
Okay. I mean, if nothing else, I'm doing fine. I can always scout ahead, or I didn't see there was an exit right there.
Yeah, that's not this one.
I'll take it back. I could always take this closest path, and if Zavros wants to take the southern path, we can always figure out what's nearby. I imagine again that Knoll man, that vampire, was probably the most dangerous thing we were going to find in this area.
Well, we can take a quick look around and before we turn in for the night, because it's been quite a long day fighting tribes and vampires.
I mean, I'll walk down to the southern path if you want me to.
Just don't engage if you see anything.
Engage. You hear that, big guy?
Yes. Yithrin, Defender 003, will not engage with anyone.
Oh, he said not engage. Okay, never mind. Thank you. And yeah, I guess I'll start heading down the southern path sneakily.
All right, you sneakily go south. Roll me a stealth check. Is anybody going northeast at the same time Everett's going south?
Yeah, I'm gonna summon Gel and go up.
Okay. You two go. You and Gel go northeast.
I'm gonna command. I don't know how this fully works. Can I set my ghost to like command guard Zavros or something? Guard.
Yeah.
Can I send 2 to guard Heinlein, 2 to guard Zavros?
Holy
Yeah, you can
shit.
do that.
Cool.
So I rolled a 28.
Nice.
I got a fucking plus 11 on stealth.
Are you being a little sneaky guy, Heinlein, or are you just walking up there?
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
I am not gonna stealth because I have a +0 and disadvantage on it. I know I'm gonna be loud no matter what, so I am not gonna do that.
Sister Liliana is feeling faint, so she'll stay back with Shannara. Are the other two of you going anywhere, or are you staying here waiting for their reports?
I'm waiting for the young whippersnappers.
Yeah, we'll stay.
Snappers. All right, let's start with.
Blend into the darkness.
Let's start with Zavros. What room are you going to?
I know I'm definitely not following Zavros in a cave.
As I'm stealthily going, I'm going, no, 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 no.
Everybody hears you because this cave echoes terribly.
Yeah, I can see her. Where is she?
Wait, are you being stealthy right now? How
Yeah, I'm
stealthy
being
were you?
stealth. I was
Yeah, you
28.
get like a 28, yeah.
Yeah, if you're stealthy, then I'm controlling 3 for the night. I'm just doing but he'll stay back.
All right,
Tell me what demons I see.
you begin to enter this cavern. Don't mind
A lot
the
of
bones;
bones
they're
in
fine.
here.
This 30-foot high cavern reeks of death. The floor is slippery and slightly concave. You do see that yeah, I just said that it is slippery, so floor slippery.
That's a quick, well, you know what? I got my crampons.
Yeah, you should be fine.
I'm gonna
As long as you take it slow.
slowly. Well, I mean, I'm also going stealth too, so I don't want to move too quickly. I'm gonna kind of walk around the room a little bit, up against the wall.
Yeah, the stench just gets even worse as you enter the room, and you see these bones strewn about this area.
Nah, nothing else catches my eye as I kind of glance around.
Nothing here, no. You do see that there is another staircase leading down.
Oh, okay, I didn't see
at
that.
the back end of that cavern.
Then yeah, I would slowly start making my way over there as my eyes are watering from the stench.
As you get down to the bottom of that staircase, it does split into two paths once again.
How far can I see down each path?
You can see that far there and about that far there.
Huh.
So it's just a little ways before it starts to bend.
You know, Zavros from the south, and it's warm in the south, so he'll keep going south.
All right.
Yeah, but once I get around this bend, I kind of want to hug it because I don't know what's on the other side of this corner. As I kind of glance my head around.
You begin to glance your head around, and you don't immediately see anything that seems too dangerous. But as you get into here, the deathly stench seems to originate from this room. And as you look around inside, you see it's about a 10-foot high cave. You see a dozen human skulls surround a pillar of ice. A large cavity has been opened in the pillar as if something had burst from inside.
Something large.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Something
cool.
large, as in like something humanoid size.
Something about the size of a knoll with really sharp teeth.
Possibly.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck this. Once I get here, I'll just kind of go to this corner here before I head back. Just because if that keeps going on and on and on, I'm not going to follow it. I just want to see if it comes to a quick stop. If it doesn't, I'll double back and go back to the group.
Are you looking at the other tunnel?
Yeah, the other tunnel.
Yeah, it seems to bend once again.
Yeah, you know what? Zavros feeling frisky. I'll keep following it.
Zavros feeling frisky. All right.
As I poke my head around this.
In here, entombed in the icy floor of this 20-foot high cave, is the frozen, well-preserved corpse of a frost giant. Scratch marks in the ice suggest a half-hearted attempt to excavate the remains.
I'm gonna have a fossilized ice giant in my cabin. In my inn. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I'm gonna double back and start heading back to the group.
All right. As Zavros heads back, we will go join Heinlein up to the north. You begin to enter this larger cavern here. Yeah, and it seems you have two exits to go down. You kind of look around, and one seems to just go right into a dead end again. But as you look into the southern exit, this dead end cave contains half a dozen mounds of snow that rise up and assume vaguely bipedal forms. Wide smiles appear on their otherwise featureless heads. And we're going to go back into initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I thought so.
So I'm gonna move Gale because Gale's right on top of one of them. So for Tommy, we have we have rolled initiative already. So if you want to roll initiative, we can get you added in. But we're essentially just using the same initiative. Oh shoot, we're using the same initiative for the entire cave, just to keep things quick. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's not too bad. I got a 16.
He would have been right here.
All right. Let me add you into the turn order. Where are you? You're way the hell
He's
down here.
Liliana rolled bad for this cave.
Yeah. Not the best one to roll bad on, I guess. Although Liliana being a healer, I don't know. It's fine.
Need you to 16, you said?
Mm-hmm.
16, descending order. And let's see who goes first out of the two of you guys. Where are you on here, Highland? You go first, Highland.
Oh. Who's that? Oh, that's Shinar. Okay. Now that I see these golems, I'm going to take like a quick step back along with Gel, and then I am going to launch 2 attacks from Gel. He's going to attack for me, originating from him on the snow golem. Does a 19 hit?
I believe it does. I'm still finding them.
Oh, sorry.
They shouldn't
20.
have that high AC.
20 is what I meant.
Yeah,
sorry.
20 will hit for sure.
Okay, so they both hit. So he's just slashed into this first one. I don't really know what to expect yet, so he's just gonna find the teammates. Oh, he rolled so shitty. 12 slashing damage.
12 slashing damage. Yeah, you slash into him. As snow goes flying off this this thing that's beginning to rise up. To this much health.
And then he's gonna just shout back, "We've got company." I don't know how much that's gonna echo towards them.
Everybody do perception checks with advantage. Because this cave echoes.
Ooh, advantage, thank goodness. That's a 16.
Yeah, you hear this, Orlin.
20, 18 plus 4 is 22.
You hear this for sure, and then
Dirty
Zavros.
20.
Dirty 20. You would also hear it.
You said
From that
perception, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, dirty 20.
All right. So you all hear Heinlein shout that there's a problem up there. And unless Heinlein has anything else,
No, I think that's it.
it will go to 3. And remember, when 3 goes through these smaller tunnels, it's rough terrain for him.
Yeah.
When he's in caverns, it's fine, but
What's his? Oh, I suppose I should bring up his stats. I think for now he's gonna walk here, so he's not blocking anyone's entrance. But he's gonna start heading there, and I think that's gonna be it for now for him.
all right.
So that's it.
It is Zavros' turn then.
Well, I know if I run across this, I'm probably going to slide, so... I'm going to run across it and try and slide.
All right. Oh, hold on. Let me fix this.
There's a black bar in my way. The void has sucked me in.
So as you run across this, it'll be pretty easy for you. Do a acrobatics check with advantage because you have crampons. What's your modifier to acrobatics?
It's 7.
Okay, you can still fail then. So roll
So,
with advantage.
I don't know, 12 plus 7. I'm terrible at math.
Oh, you're fine. You can run across it.
Yay! I'm just gonna full on dash so I can go 70 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that puts me there.
Yeah, you see, Orlin and Felicity are reacting to.
What was that?
Shouting.
Seems Heinlein may have found himself some adversaries.
Speaking of adversaries, it's their turn. This first one that got slashed into its creepy, toothy smile inside of this pile of snow with these weird malformed arms and legs. He's going to bring its arms back and do some flurries at Gel. So the first swing is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits him.
So he smashes through Gel and begins to advance on you for the rest
How
of his
much does he
attacks.
advance for? Because I can deflect. I'm going to deflect that damage.
Oh, you're going to do some damage.
I'm going to deflect some damage with my shield.
He does 6 damage.
Okay,
Oh, wait,
and
6 plus
Yeah, it depends on...
8. And the 8 is cold, so 6 bludgeoning, 8 cold.
I deflect 13 damage, so that's... I think I don't deflect enough, right? Because you said...
6 plus 8 is 14.
Is 14, yeah. No, okay. I don't deflect enough.
Alright, so
So
Gel
you-
is destroyed,
Poofs.
and he takes a step forward to continue his punches upon you. The next thing, dirty 20.
That misses.
Third swing, nat 1, misses with that. And then the rest of them begin to advance on you as well, but they can't quite get to you this turn. You see them like slowly trundling forward to try and get up to you. But they're in the choke. Next then, wait, where are Orland and Felicity?
We're right here.
They're
We're at
the
the top of the initiative.
Okay, you
Yeah.
were before him, so okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense that
that's
you
fine.
wouldn't have gone anyway.
Gotcha.
So yeah, Felicity then.
I'm gonna head in the direction that Heinlein went. I'm going to use my feline agility. Let me just double check what that does. It doubles my speed. So 60 movement. Let's get me to here. Yep,
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna
you see
do
all these
do what I
bipedal
do
snow
best.
creatures.
I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna firebolt.
All right.
This one. Oh, it didn't pink. This one. For an 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Where are my d10s? Um, 11 for 18 fire damage.
So you hit this thing with this firebolt, you see it just melts right through it, and the whole creature begins to melt, and then up until the point where there's just these teeth laying on the ground in this pile of water that begins to freeze to the ground. And he is
Don't
done.
worry, Heinlein. Reinforcements are on the way. And then I'm gonna shoot this one because I can still see it with
All right.
my force ballista
All right.
for a 14.
That'll hit.
Oh, cool. Ooh, seven force damage, and it's pushed back 5 feet.
7 force damage, pushed back 5 feet. See it slide, like the snow grinds away against the ground as it slides backwards. Anything else from
And-
Felicity?
No, that's gonna be my turn because I used all of my movement.
All right. Then next in line is Orlin.
I am going to use my action to dash, and I measured it out, so I should be able to get right up next to Felicity if my... Yeah. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to have the specters push up. I'm going to leave a spot for... What's his name?
Gale.
Gale. I don't
Heinlein.
think... I can move through bad guys, but it costs half the movement, so... Like, what... 25... Does that make sense?
Well, you don't have to move through any to get there
I don't?
because
Right
the
here?
one,
That guy's dead.
the one, to go
there,
through
yeah.
there, yeah.
Yeah. But that's 25 feet, so that's like the additional 5, so I think that still makes sense if I only have to go through the one guy.
I think so, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. So I move them both up there, and I'm going to have them attack as
Alright.
these specters of the dead start raking their claws across these ice creatures. That's a 16. To
Yep.
hit.
Which one are you hitting?
Oh, that's a good point. I'll say that first guy that I moved in will attack the one to its right.
Okay.
Actually, I'll attack with both of them there unless the first one dies from this.
Okay.
3d6. D6. 6, 7, 8. Not a whole lot. 8 necrotic.
All right.
And you have to do a Constitution saving throw. But then your hit point maximum is decreased by that amount of damage, which I don't think that really matters.
They aren't healing anyways.
Yeah. So forget
As
about
far
it.
as you know.
The other one only gets a 12.
12 hits.
Oh, okay. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 necrotic damage.
9.
He's aiming for the same one. Like they double team this one, raking their claws at it.
All right. We can slash into this snow creature.
That's it.
And that's it. Heinlein.
I am going to. I'll use an action to create a bonfire right here.
All right.
So I need a dex save.
Dex test, his 7th throw. A 5.
That does not do it. So he takes 14 fire damage.
14. You can see like the water just running off of this thing as it begins to slim down in size.
And then I'll just resummon Gel right here, back in front of me. And that's it.
That's it. It is 3's turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, double movement to get him up here as he grinds through everything, trying to move up.
Just pushing through these tunnels.
Different Defender 003 is on the way.
Zavros.
Zavros is going to, I guess full on dash. That's pretty much all I'm able to do for this turn.
I guess technically these ones I would have commanded to move up as well. I just forgot
Yeah,
that
no,
they
so I would
existed.
be just underneath Yithrin Defender 0003.
You aren't quite able to see anything yet.
Yeah, no. I was like, no, at least I'm here now. And that'll be, I'm like,
all right, it is the baby boy's turns. First one is going to be the one that you set the bonfire under. He's going to be swinging at Gil.
Okay.
First swing, probably a miss with a 13.
That's a miss.
Second swing, that was a 23.
That's a hit.
Want me to roll damage? Or are you trying to block it? 7 bludgeoning and 10 gold, so
definitely
17. He smashes through Gale, and he quickly gets out of the bonfire to move up to you. I'm gonna move you. You're dead. And he's gonna continue swinging for the fences.
there's the swing. And
He's gonna miss his final swing.
No.
These guys are like, hey, I don't like this fire. So this one's actually gonna step back from the fire. So he does stay within range of the specters, but he's going, and you know, he just got slashed by them guys, so he's gonna start swinging on them. Let's take his first swing on the one to his right. Does a 10 hit.
Oh no.
Does a nat 20 hit.
Yes.
All right. So for the bludgeoning damage, we get a total of 7. And then for the cold damage is 8. So total 15 damage.
Ooh, sweet. So I resist that.
And you're gonna take one more swing. And that should also hit with a 23.
Yeah.
So 7 bludgeoning and 11 cold.
11 to that piece. This one's still somehow up because it resists all that damage.
Nice. On the one from the top is gonna attack it then.
Okay.
10 to hit again on the first one. Second one,
miss.
21.
Yeah, this thing's dead. for sure.
All right. I'll roll damage just to be sure, in case I roll low. 4 plus 4 plus 9.
Yeah, it's dead.
So it smashes that on its second swing, and it's also gonna try and move away from this fire a little bit. Ski. Actually, it's gonna walk towards this other specter around the fire. He's not gonna walk through it, and he's gonna take his final swing on that, and that's gonna miss as well. I think with an 11.
Yep, just misses.
One to the south is going to swing now on your Spectre. Missed the first swing because they always roll 10 on the first swing for some reason. 14 on the second.
That's a hit.
For 13 points of damage. And the second one is good, or the third swing is going to hit as well for 6 points of damage. And then the last guy's going to swing on him.
Yeah, might as well. They're doing their job.
They're doing their job.
Hits his first swing, hits the second swing, and hits the third swing. So 2 swings hits, I should say. 10 from the from one of the swings. 14 from the next swing.
7. Wow, it's got 1 HP.
Ooh-wee.
You weren't already halving that, right? Halving?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
All right. It is then Felicity's turn.
Same thing I always do.
Same thing you always do.
Especially since she just saw that last one melt like instantly. 14 for
14
firebolt.
hits on the, I assume the one closest to the island.
Yes.
All right.
Um.
There's 0 way you don't kill this one, so again, you just blast through it.
And then let me see what. Okay, the one
Shoot the
farthest
specter.
away is shoot the specter.
Oh,
The
a
one
ghost.
on the other side of the specter, I'm gonna shoot with my ballista
All right.
for another 14.
That'll hit.
Okay. This one is just D8s, not D10s. Ooh, that's pretty good damage. 21,
21 points of damage. Very nice.
and it's pushed back 5 feet.
Math is hard in my brain. Pushed away 5 feet, you said?
Yeah.
Whoop. All right. Then
I'm gonna just Orlin, do you need a better view?
I'll be all right.
Right, then I'll stay here.
all right. Orlin, as these golems are just smashing into your specters, you hear the one scream as it's ripped from this world. And that spirit moves on. Into your turn.
And then I will. Wait, hold on. Is it my turn? Yeah. I will cast Create Bonfire on the one to the right of the one that's already really low. Just
Okay.
get that out of here. So a deck save.
Got a -1.
Nice. I like it. So that's. Oh my god, I didn't roll great either. 8 fire damage.
8. All right. Yeah.
And then if it's not dead yet, I'll command my poltergeist to swing at it.
All right. Swing away.
10.
10 hits.
Ooh. Okay, and then it rakes out with its ghostly claws. 6 necrotic damage.
6 necrotic. It is still standing.
All right. That's my turn. Well, I'll command the other ones to continue marching their full movement.
All right. Heinlein,
Heinlein.
your friend has been torn away from you twice by these things now.
They keep getting those hits in. And I just cannot block enough of their damage. trying to think of what the cheeky thing to do is.
Heinlein's gonna be a cheeky boy, huh?
Heinlein pushes out it points out his sword towards like the fire and like moves it, and as an action I'll just recast bonfire right here.
All right.
So it's not damaging anyone right now, but they have to walk into it to come at him.
Yeah.
And then I shall step back and resummon Gal. I want to say it took 40 episodes, but I think us as a group are finally in our element, where it's just a hallway where I block the exit, and then you guys like range take them down one at a time.
Well, you kind of did that with the skeleton frost giant. You just died to it.
I wouldn't call that our element.
You were blocking the hallway.
That was the beta. That was like the beta.
Yeah, that was the
run,
beta.
okay?
That was
That
early
was the
access,
beta, you know.
fine-tuning. We realized we needed to be 5 levels higher.
It's like we're not ready for this. We're not ready.
All right, it is 3's turn then.
3's really got nothing to do.
Yeah, you can't do anything. So
I'll go step back.
Zavros.
What appears the Yithrin defender is leaving me.
Bye, Zavros.
Yeah, I'm gonna swoosh over down this hall. A swoosh. Yeah. What can I? Which of these can I see?
You would be able to see the 2 further south.
Oh,
So those two?
Yes, and the Spectre. You could shoot the Spectre if you wanted to. If you wanted to shoot the one that's currently in a bonfire, it would have a third cover? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Whatever
so
the one that isn't half cover.
Yeah. I think it's partial cover or something like that.
Partial cover.
Well, shit. I am just going to, I'm going to do my little thing. Well, no. All right. Well, let me read this real quick. I think I can still. Yeah, no, I can't do that. Okay, so I'm just going to use my Slayer's Prey or whatever it is.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot
Shooting?
at the flamey ice snow golem. Because fuck it.
The one that's in the fire? That's the one that's
Okay, well, I'm going to shoot the one that does not have cover.
Okay, so it'd be one of the 2 southern ones.
Okay, let's do it. Bang. So that is a 15 on the die.
I'll hit.
Plus, okay. This only. Man, I leave for one game and I can't remember these fucking things. Okay, so it is only 1d6. Okay, so that's 6 Slayer's Prey damage from the weapon, so I guess that would count as piercing, I don't know. And here we go. 3 plus 4, 7 piercing. So
6 plus 7?
yeah.
He is down. You hit him with this arrow and he just crumbles back.
Then I will shoot at the other one.
All right.
Swingy swing. Or a shooty shot. Nat 20!
That'll hit. Double the amount of dice you roll. Which this one doesn't have the.
Yeah, it doesn't have the Slayer's
Yep,
Spray
so
on it.
it would just be your
my
normal.
bow.
Correct.
So 16 altogether. I
16.
don't double the modifier damage, right? Just the dice.
Yep. Don't
Okay.
modify don't double the modify. It does
yeah,
still
16.
stand, but it's not looking great.
I spit on the ground in anger.
It instantly freezes as it falls through the air.
Ooh, so if I spit at someone hard enough, could it make like an ice knife and then explode?
If you roll
to the
2
enemies?
nat 20s on a spit, then it would, yes.
Oh wait, do I roll another nat 20 since I got a nat 20 to see if I did?
Yeah, if you want to.
I got a nat 1.
Okay. Then it actually regains all the health you just
Oh, fuck!
It is their turn. So the one that's currently standing in the fire, he's gonna take all of his might as he's like melting away to coalesce a snowball in his hand and chuck it at Gale before he moves out of the fire. Nice modifier to that. Gets a 5. He's gonna step out of there. He does. I don't think those guys get opportunity attacks. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, because Gale doesn't get opportunity attacks. I don't think they do either.
No, yeah. Gale doesn't at least.
So the other two are going to start swinging on your little specter.
What bullies, bro?
I
know, right? Nat 20 on the first one.
Yeah, he's dead.
Destroys.
I will say, Gale's isn't like a creature, but I think aren't the spirits creatures? Like they have creatures as like stats.
Technically, I guess it's a weird gray area because they're already kind of broken compared to the normal animate dead. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna treat them like Gale because they are really freaking strong. But I did that, so I'll continue to do that. And they're all afraid of the fire, so he's not gonna step forward. But this one will kind of step diagonally to throw another snowball at Gale.
Okay.
I think Gale has died more times than anyone in this campaign.
That's a 7. So it's another fail as these snowballs, because of the fire that's in front of them, they don't seem to be able to coalesce a sturdy enough snowball to throw at you guys. And they're just kind of all hanging back. They're all still smiling this toothy grin.
That picture freaks me out. I'm not gonna lie, dude. It reminds me of some Nier Automata shit.
It is Felicity's turn.
It's not worth burning a spell. I'm gonna which one can I see? That one. I'm gonna shoot it.
All right.
With firebolt.
All right.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
For 15 fire damage.
All right. He still stands, but isn't looking great.
And then I will shoot him with my Force Ballista as well.
All right.
For a 24.
What do you add for damage to the Force Ballista before you even roll?
It's just dice.
Okay, then just dice it. Just dice it. See if you do enough.
13.
Yeah, that's enough. It dies. Just a firing range in this poor little cavern on these poor little snow guys.
Heinlein, do you want to stay where you are, or do you need room to back up?
I'm fine.
Right. Then I will stay where I am.
Right.
And wait until they come into line of sight.
Orlin.
So can I see this one from my angle?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna bonfire under him, so a dex save.
10.
All right, then it takes. I've rolled so bad on damage. 6 fire damage.
Yeah. He's dead. He also melts.
Oh, sweet. Okay. And then I'll move my specters, but other than that, that's my turn.
One snowman stands alone. Heinlein, can you take care of him?
Let's see. I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast.
All right, Eldritch Blast, baby.
I'm assuming what is this?
I'll tell you now. There's one guy left. He has 8 AC.
8 AC? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then it hits because I have 8 as my lowest modifier.
He's a big slow idiot. You can hit him.
Okay. Yeah, that's 14 force damage.
Wow, I didn't even have to roll to hit him.
He is still standing though. He does take this hit.
That's 14 force damage. I don't actually have anything I can do as a bonus action to help, so I shall have. No, that's it. I'm done.
That's it. You're done. 3 is in his idle animation. Zavros, it's your turn.
It's an NPC, yeah. So.
I run forth.
Run forth, my child.
Through the fire and the flames.
Are you actually?
No, fuck that.
Okay. No, you're standing.
Well, you're standing in a fire.
Oh, that's the fire.
I have fire right there.
Oh,
yes.
I thought it was right here this whole fucking time. I thought it was right here.
No. Oh, no. I put it there so it couldn't actually come up to us without taking damage.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, I have a feeling I can't really see this guy, can I? I would say I don't.
You would have partial cover. Oh no, you got a wall right in your way. Never mind. You don't see.
Yeah. You know what? I jumped through the fire and the flames.
All right.
All right.
Like a
Make a
badass.
dexterity save.
This is where I'll roll bad. Watch. No, not bad. 17 on the die.
You pass it.
Dex- Okay.
That's a decent.
Plus a 7 on dex save, so.
There
Hell
you
yeah.
go.
I run through the fire and the flames, and I do a chow chow real quick with my bonus action, Slayer's Prey on him as I get right there. And
Okay.
that's gonna. Well, no, that's a 3 on the die plus a 7. Does that hit?
That hits.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know their AC, because otherwise I'd have just been like, yeah, that missed.
What's the plus to hit or plus your damage? Sorry.
Oh,
Before
plus
you
my.
roll dice. Yeah.
Oh, it's my plus is only +4.
He's dead.
Oh, okay.
He had 3 AC, 3 left. You just run up and,
Oh, yeah.
as silent as they've been this entire time, just smiling, not making a noise, he crumbles apart as you hit him with his arrow at close range. And
After he dies, I kind of stand up straight, like I'm feeling myself, and then I just kind of shiver as I look at that creepy smile.
yourself. This is not the time.
I'll try not to say anything.
Heinlein,
I'm trying this thing that Skin Beats has taught me.
I think that's the end of this northern area. I don't think there's anything else. Did you find anything south of here?
Well, the furthest south, there's 3 rooms. The first room's filled with bones, and you go down a small path, and there's another path that branches off from that to the east. That room has a giant frozen ice giant inside the floor. It looked like someone was trying to excavate it. And the most southern chamber I discovered had a bunch of human skulls everywhere with a ice pillar, and it looked like something had burst out of it.
Sounds like...
And it smells like hell down there. It's pretty dank.
Sounds like
Death
we
for
may
days.
have taken the wrong way earlier. Are those, like, teeth still lingering around? Or are they
yeah,
gone
they're
now?
still just teeth. Like they freeze into the floor almost instantly. Yeah, I mean, the ones near the firestone, I guess, the bonfires, if they're still up.
Do
If you want to grab some of those.
think these may return after some time?
Not sure.
I was thinking maybe we could rest in here, but just in case, perhaps not.
I definitely wouldn't choose down in the southern areas. Telling you, oh my god, it stinks.
Well, I don't think it'll be hard to know if these things are coming if we were to take a rest up here. I think it'd be even easier to stop them if we know we can just block them off with fire.
Yes.
If it makes you feel any better, I can always rest near them, so I would know if they were forming back up.
All right.
I don't think we're gonna get a more opportune place to rest than a cave with only one entrance to guard.
All right. So it sounds like we're taking a short rest here, or a long rest. Which one are you guys doing?
I'm fine with just a short rest. I don't know about you guys.
I'm out of spells, so I'd prefer long, but like I'll go with whatever the party needs.
I mean, I need a long rest too.
I know that Liliana said there was things she... Oh. clicked the wrong button. Wanted to do one. We took a long rest. If that's what we end up doing.
Yeah, she sent me the thing she wanted to do on a long rest.
Maybe before we start figuring out what the stench is, maybe we should just sleep for the night.
Well, I mean, I know where the stench is coming from. It's definitely coming from that broken ice pillar that looked like something jumped out of it. Is that what you told me, Baka?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did it appear that you could travel down the hole in the pillar? Is it more something burst from within?
I just kind of took a glance at it. Looked like something burst from within. I'll be honest, I didn't go too close to it.
To me, it sounds like this whole area may not be what we're looking for.
No, that's my thoughts exactly.
No, we
Looks
dig
like
up that ice giant's.
specifically that vampire's domain.
Mm-hmm. Did their giants seem to have missing chunks of flesh or anything?
Did it when I looked at it? Because it just looked like it was just frozen under the ground, right?
Yeah, you just saw like some scratch marks that seemed pretty futile of getting anywhere close to it.
Probably wanted to dig it up so it could turn it into a vampire thrall.
Yeah. Alright, nappy time.
Well, I can take the first watch if I'm feeling pretty good.
No,
Unless, Hyman, you'd prefer to do that.
it doesn't really matter, I suppose. You seem like you haven't really... You've had plenty of rest already up to this, I suppose, so... But again, I don't sleep, so I can easily keep an eye on everything.
Should you set up a hut or I? Felicity.
I only have one more of those.
Ah, I can do it as a ritual. So I will do it.
All
Just in
right.
case.
So you all set up a hut. How many people can it fit in a hut? Because 3 might not fit.
Yeah, 3. I just feel like 3 just can't fit in general.
Yeah.
Great question.
It's not a lot kind of hut, right?
Spell fails. if
It's
the
like
area
I think it's like
includes a
8
larger-
people, right?
It says
Yeah.
the spell fails if the area includes a larger creature or more than 9 creatures.
Yeah, a 10-foot radius. So it's basically a 20 by 20.
Yeah. So
place.
3 will just sit outside. It's fine.
All right.
And your specters are out there, and Gal, I assume, is outside too. The rest you can sit in the hut. Who's ever taking this first watch, roll me a perception check.
I'll do it. I'll do it. That is a 23.
Oh wait, we're
23.
resting in this room.
That's what it sounded like.
I thought we were gonna rest like in here and
Oh,
with
yeah, you can
somebody
rest in there, too.
with
That's
somebody
fine.
like watching this room to see if they come back.
Yeah, you can sleep wherever the hell you want. I just assumed it was over here because that's where people were. Oops, Gil.
You can dance if you want to.
Yeah. Yeah, for this first part of the rest, you do hear like loud cracks every once in a while of the ice shifting above you and around you that ring out and disturb the silence. But other than that, you don't hear anything for this first portion.
Okay.
So that will cover the first 3 hours. Who wants to take the next 3?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. And I believe Heinlein can continue to perceive this whole time, correct?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I keep saying is I can do my rest, and as long as I'm not doing anything, I'm still
Yeah.
awake and like alert to everything around me. So
Yeah, if anybody wants to help him. So we'll have Zavros help him. Or you can each roll your own if you want.
I got a 20 on mine.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna help him.
Heinlein, you begin. Let's see if I can DM correctly here. You begin to smell something. It smells like something's burning. It reminds you of of when the takeover began to happen. The night that your lord died. And Zavros, you begin to smell. It's like this very. It's a very fragrant, perfumey smell, and there's only one kind of flower that makes this smell, and it doesn't grow very rampantly in the Feywild, but it did grow in the area where you ran into that troll.
Question: at this point in time, have I done my 4 hours of rest or no?
Yes, you would have done 4.
Okay, I just want to know before. I was gonna do what I'm gonna do anyway. I just wanted to know for myself when I fucked up. Heinlein.
Yeah, I'm probably just hanging out with you in this cave, just like, hey man, what's up?
Heinlein, Zavros comes to join. I'm like, I like stand up from this, like, normally I'm just in like a sitting position, staring outward. But this time I'm like, I think it's more visibly. I think Zavros would notice that I'm very like weirdly tense and on edge as I stand up, and I like start taking steps out to like look around to see if I can figure out where the smell is coming from.
What's wrong, boy? Miss Annabelle fell in the well? Heinlein.
As you
kind of look
as
around.
you both begin to step out of this chamber to look around, the smell disappears.
What's happening?
That's weird. I could have sworn I smelled flowers just a second ago.
Flowers?
Oh yes, there's this this pretty little flower that grows in the Feywild,
And does it smell like burning buildings?
No, not at all. That actually smells quite good.
That's what
Kind of reminded me of home a little bit.
Say, I'm gonna step back towards into the room.
And once you come back into the room, you smell it again. It just fills what's left of your sinuses.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely in here. Start sniffing around, see if I can find out where this is coming from.
I don't think we should stay in here. Can I look around the room any? Like, I know there's like the tent that fills up most of it, so it's hard to probably do that.
And like you can pass in and out of the tent too. Do perception checks.
God damn it. I got a 12.
With my nose. I got a perception. So I got a 17 perception.
Yeah, like there doesn't seem to be an origin to these smells. They just seem to fill this area. But as soon as you like take any step into any of the tunnels, it's gone. It's not like it even fades, it's just gone.
I'm gonna poke my head in the tent, see if everyone's doing okay.
They're all dead. No, they're fine.
Oh no. Ah, yes, the smell of death.
I don't think we should stay in this room.
Yeah, well, I guess I can wake him up. I'm gonna wake up Orlin first. Orlin, tell me, I have a question. Can you smell anything?
Nice.
He says it smells like burning buildings. I think it smells like flowers.
Oh, it smells your damn breath.
Am I having a stroke?
You
smell burnt toast.
As you begin to like gain your senses and you make this quip at Zavros, who we all know doesn't brush his teeth.
Hey, that's fucked up.
You take another whiff and you begin to smell the smell of rotting corpses, waves of them, as if they're marching upon a town.
Smells like my childhood.
Okay, that's weird because
My
I
childhood
mentioned
home.
I mentioned the smell of flowers. Smell. Hey, Heinlein, did you say that smell reminded you of home?
Yes.
Huh.
Again.
Did you also? Never mind. Stupid question.
Hey, so we're gonna wake everyone up and
Yes,
we're gonna
okay,
leave this room.
We need to relocate. I don't know how safe this room is.
I can smell it while I'm still in the hut, or did I have to come out of the hut? I'm sorry.
You can smell it in the hut as
Okay.
well, yeah.
Yes, I suppose. Move rooms.
Felicity, as I kind of gently try to wake her up.
Is it my turn already?
No, we're going to move to a different room. This room doesn't seem safe. Question: what do you smell?
My
As
It's a
you
little wet.
Corpses, lots of corpses.
you take a whiff,
Zephyr's the only one who doesn't smell corpses.
Yeah, I smell flowers, dog. I mean, it's bringing up a terrible memory.
as you smell, it almost smells like burning, but not. It's not like a fire originated burning. It's actually a pretty recent memory for you. It smells like how the burning smelled of the radiant beam from that Charlatan dragon as it destroyed Goodmead.
It smells like
Almost like ozone burning.
it smells like ozone and people getting almost like good meat smelled when the dragon attacked.
Yeah, let's go ahead and leave.
Liliana, get up.
Liliana, what do you
no,
smell?
yes, I
time to
smell
stop. We
things
need to
too.
move.
What do you smell, Liliana? This is quite
don't-
important.
I can't tell you right now. It's
I'm assuming
it's too
smell
much.
of sex.
I'm secretly.
Yeah, that's what my smell is.
I smell sex and alcohol everywhere.
All right, yeah, you guys.
Burning.
It's the smell of my Coyote Ugly days.
You guys begin to stir. Where do you move? It will get rid of your
Ooh.
hut.
Can I rack my brain through like thinking of like my monster encyclopedias that I haven't mentioned since like episode 3, like to see if I can think of a monster that might give off like a odor of like your fears or memories or something.
Do a history check.
There's a
Nothing
40th
here.
episode foreshadowing.
16.
16. Nothing immediately springs to mind that would do something like there's some plant-based things, but you don't
Yeah.
think that could be possible in this area. So
All right. Which room?
I mean, if we want, we could just move into the bigger room out there. It was just this room, and if nothing else, I can keep an eye on both the snow room and the smelly room, and the exit, I guess.
Or like over here.
Yes.
All right. Does it smell in here when I?
no. As soon as you hit the tunnels, the smell disappears.
Oh, good.
Yithrin Defender 0003. Do you have olfactory senses?
No,
Oh, okay. I was just curious.
I don't know what this smell is you speak of. I was not gifted with that from my creator.
Well, I'm going to go back to sleep.
Goodbye, Liliana.
We leave her to her demise.
Should I set up another hut? Will that ruin my like long rest if I set up another hut?
No.
All right.
Well, it's a ritual casting, right?
Yeah, it's ritual casting. It's like
So
10
that
minutes
takes
or
an
something.
hour. Or I guess it depends on the spell. Yeah.
I think it's 10 minutes for
I
tiny
think it's
hut.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Just sleep 10 minutes longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Have to get exactly 8 hours. You don't understand.
Y'all continue.
We're talking about life and death.
your rest. for this final portion of the watch, is just Heinlein watching, or does anybody want to join him?
I'll join him. I mean, unless Orla wants to.
That's fine.
All right, roll perception checks for Lusty and Heinlein.
Natty 20 for a 25.
19.
Highland sees all in his domain.
Highland can see through the walls.
You hear the shifting of the ice all around you, but nothing catches your attention. And you've all completed your long rest.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no smell.
Yes. Can I walk into that room and see if it still smells?
Yeah. You walk into there. It still smells.
Okay. It still smells in that room. I don't know exactly what it was going on with it, but I'm glad we moved out because it never followed us.
That's a good thing. Maybe it's a trick of the cave. Maybe something happened in that room.
Perhaps some sort of gas leak.
It's kind of strange that you all seem to smell something that's either burning or dead, and I just smell flowers.
Yes.
It triggered some sort of memory within me. Smelled like the night that the zombies went for East Haven.
Mine was my sister being mauled by a troll.
Hmm.
Oh, hey, just for, whatever reason. While I was keeping watch with Mumble, as we kind of just sat there kind of quiet, you kind of noticed like this weird green aura would like every now and then kind of wisp around me, like it was whispering into my ear, like it was talking to me.
Yeah, that makes sense because nothing gets out of my domain of vision.
All right,
Alright,
so
gang.
I suppose we double back, take an alternate route.
Right. I know there was a place near the tower where we could have hit north. I believe there's also is there oh, there's the hole. There's always the hole to go down. And I think we right before we went into vampire territory, there was 2 southern exits.
Right. Perhaps we should hit one of those southern exits.
As you begin to exit this room to double back and to see if you can continue to make progress, leaving behind the smells of tragedies from your past, we'll go to break. So thank you so much for joining us for this first half. Hopefully you've enjoyed so far. We're just getting into it, folks. So be sure to get a snacky, some bevies, some potties, and we'll be back in just a minute.
Don't forget to pee in your hands, so it makes it easier.
No, don't do that. Goodbye.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to this week, this eve session of Icewind Dale, Rime the Frostmaiden. In the first half, our group had entered the cave with some scary-looking dudes, but they won, and now they're doubling back after smelling some tragic memories back into the caves. So, you may continue.
I think we're gonna make it back to like one of the 2 southern entrances or southern paths, correct?
Which one?
There's the fat one and the skinny one.
Yeah, there's a fat one and a skinny one.
Fat
both
means
have
main
stairs going
path
down.
to me, but I don't know.
Somebody is echoing, by the way. I think it's Tommy. Yeah, I think you're just too close to the mic. All right, so it sounds like you want to go down the thicker of the two.
Yeah.
All right. You go there. As you enter this room, you see this 20-foot high domed ceiling with naturally formed stairs leading up, or leading down, I guess, because you're walking down them. You can see that there's another tunnel further in, as well as another tunnel to your... There's a tunnel to the east and the west.
Mm-hmm.
Heinlein, you do see a figure standing in the western one.
My bad.
No, you got some good dark vision, my dude.
All right, which path should we go?
So I see a figure in this one down here.
Yeah.
Does the figure see me?
Let me put him up here. Yeah, he notices you looking at him, and you hear a deep sigh issuing from the, well, most you can see in there, as Heinlein kind of points him out. You hear a deep sigh issuing from this room. A voice steeped in malice and hatred whispers to you in a language reminiscent of Elvish. So those of you who can speak Elvish, pick up a few of these words, but from within your cloaks, Orlin, you hear, oh, I recognize that language. If you take me out, I can translate it for you.
Does anyone recognize that language?
They wouldn't.
No,
It's a very ancient lost language. It's based on Elvish, so some of you might get some of the
Shit.
words.
Fine. But be quiet.
I think he knows we're here. You take him out, and it doesn't have as much gravitas to it because it's not the voice of, you're hearing this spoken to you in this language, but then it's being translated by Professor Scant, the Professor Orb. Curse be to those who gaze upon the horror that Dracarith has become. Such promise wasted, lost in this cold sepulcher. I don't know that word. Sorry. My intelligence only reaches that of the DMs. Where were you centuries? Sepulcher.
Sepulcher.
Sure. Where were you years ago when he was in the prime of life? Where were you when the frigid darkness consumed him? You are no good to Dracarith now. Nothing remains of him but frozen bones, ancient treasures, and me. What he says.
Could we use you to communicate with it if we had to?
Does Shannara understand this guy?
Shannara does not.
Okay.
She gets bits and pieces like the rest of you that speak Elvish.
So it's a language a lot older than her then. Well,
He doesn't seem to want any guess.
Yes.
Can we clearly tell there's no more paths in there?
I'd say it's hard to tell exactly how far this goes technically. You as players can see it.
Yeah.
But from that like narrow way, you do know there's the path behind you, but
Yeah. What's in the path behind us?
Another monster. No. Hey, let me reveal. There we go.
It's just the same room.
You do see that it kind of splits.
Oh. He seems directly interested in not being visited.
What does he look like?
He looks like a man. Here, let me zoom in on him, see if it's any good. Because I couldn't tell you, because the book decided not to give me a real description for him. Yeah, you can see like he's very shadowy. He seems to be wearing a lot, like even with the shadows, the robes seem very reminiscent to some of the bodies that you've seen throughout this area, very like wizard-like and scholarly.
We could ask him questions, however, he's some sort of dark entity. He may just attack out of nature.
Can I suggest something?
All ears.
He's moving.
If we have questions we want to ask him, the professor or Professor Scant could just translate, couldn't he?
Of course.
Why don't we tell Professor Scant what we want to know, and then you roll him in there?
Well, what if we
No, I
need
think
him?
that's a great idea.
You agree?
At best,
You know
we'll
what?
get the answers we want.
I would rather you didn't roll me in there, to be
We don't
honest.
have to come pick him up.
It's all right, Professor Scant. This is actually a good idea. What kind of questions do
I
you
don't
want?
agree.
It could be like cricket. I have a mallet.
No.
somewhere.
I can use my mage hand to just drop him in and pull him out.
Do you think you can beat a wraith?
Is that what that is?
That's what it appears like to me.
All right, let's just go down the other way.
No one was saying fighting. That's why we were gonna roll.
I
the
meant
work.
with his mage hand.
Oh,
Let's just go before it gets angry.
let it stew in its ice. If we have to come back and kill it, then we will. But
Right.
until then,
I was
think
afraid for my little magical life that I had.
you think the wraith was gonna kill you in there,
Probably take me.
but not
Well, I mean-
kill you.
Well, it could destroy me. I don't know what his intentions are. Can you hold me out, Orlin? I want to see this place. You keep hiding me away as if you're embarrassed by me or something.
Just a tad.
Oh,
You're not missing much. It's all ice.
Lots of ice.
I don't know. I thought I heard you talking about structures and could have been cool to see. Anyway,
Where did Mother go all those years? Where was she hiding? As I'm continuing down our next path.
here and there, she came here a few times to check out what she could. Obviously, over the last 2 years, it's been frozen over. For the most part, just staying on the outskirts, trying to get as much information as she could. As you guys continue to move, you see a smaller room here to your north. Yeah, just looks like a little room. There's the cave does have 25-foot high dome ceiling, festooned with icicles, so icicles everywhere. A rough-hewn staircase leads up to the area that you had already seen. And then to your southern area, you see another room with a hole in it.
Another hole.
Another hole in the ground, and let's see if there's anything cool about this room. Other than the hole, obviously.
It's a pretty big hole.
Yeah, it's a pretty freaking gaping hole, am I right?
It's about as big as the last one.
So, this 30-foot high cave has exits to the north and south. Along the western side is a 15-foot high diameter hole, 15-foot diameter hole in the floor that seems to be the upper end of a tunnel, as well.
There seems to
Nice,
be a
alright.
reverse hole in the ground.
Give me perception checks.
16.
24.
13.
Davros, as everybody's looking down this hole, you kind of look back to see the rest of the room, and you see just this enormous dark figure on the other side of the ice wall, and it's like a giant shadow. You can't quite tell any features on it, but it seems to be like it's moving through the wall and like over through the ceiling, and it's almost like it's swimming on the other side.
Anyone else see that?
No.
As I'm pointing it out.
At the shadow.
Yes, it seems to be swimming in the fucking walls.
I immediately pull my sword.
Yeah, you pull your sword and like Orlin said, you don't see anything.
I don't see anything.
We were fighting shadows earlier.
Did it stop at any point in the wall?
Like it did like kind of a circle. It went up the wall onto the ceiling, like did a circle over you, and then it took off to the east and just disappeared.
Oh, there's nothing but a wall to the east. Oh, well, it's gone now.
All right. We'll have to be more aware of our surroundings, I guess. We don't know what's around us at any moment.
Is that a passageway down to the south, or is that just a...
Yes, there's a passageway as well as this hole.
Is the hole sloped?
It is. Like it goes, like it slopes after a certain point, but it like the walls of it seem they're like very smooth and very slick ice. But it does like it kind of slopes, so it's not like a straight fall. Yeah.
Heinlein, can I see your shield for a second?
No.
I am shocked.
Are you talking about the hole or the path?
Oh no, I was just.
No, I know. You mean? I was trying to figure out if you were with it.
Yes, the whole.
I was gonna pretend.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry. It's gonna go fucking sledding, man.
Yeah.
I need a toboggan somewhere.
Well, I suppose we could always keep going south. But I'll be on high alert now, I think. Just because I don't want any shadows or things coming at us now that something might know where we are and what we're doing.
I know
what do we do with that thing, demon?
I know we've seen like one of these holes before and everything. I kind of forgot what we discussed. Does it look like it could be about the size of a purple worm? Because we saw the purple worm before.
Yeah, do a nature check.
We had asked if it was coming up or like going in before, and I think
17 plus 5, so was that 24 or something? No, 23. I don't know, I'm bad at math.
You would know that this is. It wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the correct size for the purple worm you saw, at least, or you encountered. Both the. Well, you encountered a purple worm twice. You don't know if it was the same one or not, but both seem much larger than this. Also, with the purple worm, if it were to be burrowing through this ice, it would leave a lot of rubble behind. It wouldn't be smooth like this.
Okay. Just double checking. It was a 22, by the way.
Good to check. Good to check.
Okay.
Maybe the predators came from space and they were trying to find a pyramid deep in the ice to kill some aliens.
I'm just really, like, wondering if eventually we're just going to have to work our way down one of these holes, and it would just be smarter to just go down that crevasse from earlier. But, then if we go down, it's going to be much harder to get up if it's the wrong way, so...
Well, on we go, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe
to the
I
south.
can find another way down.
You continue south. This tunnel continues on for a while, as it eventually comes to ice stairs. And let me know who is stepping into this room and in what order.
Me.
I'll say I'll probably still be in top. I keep dragging 3 with me at the same time just to make it easier, but 3 probably would be in the back, I think.
All right. Heinlein.
And Liliana.
Yes. As you enter this room, a flat sheet of cloudy ice forms one wall of this 40-foot high cavern. Something dark and humongous shifts behind the wall, its tentacles waving unimpeded. You become aware you're not alone inside your mind. Somehow, this horror from another world has wormed its way inside of you.
I'd HP Lovecraft.
Is this freaking Cthulhu up in here?
Yeah, fucking Cthulhu's chilling. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm done.
I can feel it in here. Its presence in my domain is strong.
Heinlein, what's happening inside my head?
I'm not sure what this is. Can I do some kind of roll? I mean, obviously, it's something very alien. I don't know if I can get any kind of sense of this, or if I should just not bother rolling at all.
Yeah, this is anything beyond your scope of knowledge.
But it feels pervasive in my mind, so...
Yes.
What is wrong over there?
What are you?
You don't hear any words, but you get the sense that it wants you to come closer.
What are you?
We're about to become mind players.
Still no response.
It's no response.
Felicity, what do we do? As you're standing there.
And then should we go check that out?
I don't know. I don't know what that thing is. Orlin, do you?
It's all of our minds feeling like this, or is it just those two?
As soon as you're able to see it.
Okay. Did you stop right there in the cave? Because I don't think I could see it from where I am.
Yeah, I think
No,
Felicity's a
I
little
would have
too far
probably
back
went to
you.
where I could have seen it.
You can see
but
it now, and you would feel
not
this
like
as well.
actually.
All right. Do I have any clue?
No.
No. Okay.
There's... Heinlein will step to about here. There's an exit.
Okay, well, let's try to get out of here as I'm staring at this thing, walking
Heinlein?
towards Heinlein.
All of you make your way down there.
Heinlein, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Hold on. All right, a 3.
As Heinlein is walking forward and telling you guys to continue to move, he just stops, stands completely still, doesn't continue to talk, doesn't move.
Classic Heinlein behavior.
Kind of, yeah.
Professor
Okay,
Scant.
But, I've never seen anything like this. It's so intriguing. Tell me, what do you feel in your mind, Orlin? It's not trying to probe at me. I don't think it can. Maybe it can. I don't know.
What is it trying to?
You can feel it almost feels like there's tentacles on your brain, trying to look into it. It's very weak feeling though.
The demon dog.
Trying to learn. We should try to go. Quickly.
Heinlein. So I kind of tug at him.
Doesn't move.
Exits this way. I begin to drag him.
You take a step forward, wisdom saving throw.
Motherfucker. You know what? We're gonna do this. I'm gonna let the universe completely decide this because Roll20 hates me. And maybe I hate myself
This is where
tonight.
the series ends. We all fail our wisdom checks and get stuck right here.
Liliana,
I got 12, dog.
hey, look, guys, what's going on? Oh! Oh.
Davros, he stops moving.
Come on, it's not funny. Shit. Of course I didn't bring my damn protection from good and evil.
What? Come on, boys. We've got to get going. Can I tell what happened to them? Does it seem magical?
Yeah, do an Arcana check.
17 on the die plus 9, 26.
This is some form of dominate spell.
It looks like some kind of dominating spell, Orlin.
I could
Pain and
dispel
weird
it potentially then. Let me, creature. Are you trapped? Do you wish to not be here?
You feel the tugging on your body as if it wants you to come a little bit closer to be able to speak with you.
Do I feel compelled to move forward, though?
No.
Okay. Right.
I get the feeling it wants us to move closer, but the two that got close are now under a domination spell.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. I'm gonna try and cast Dispel Magic. At higher levels, you cast Dispel. Yeah, I'll try and use Dispel Magic on Zavros.
All right, let me look at the Dispel Magic. So I know what you have to do. Oops, maybe I can't. So what's the wording with higher level spells with Dispel Magic?
So I'm just doing it at third, but it says choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of third level or lower on the target ends. For each level of fourth level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
I've got to read that myself. There's a lot of words in there.
So essentially, if it's a fourth level spell, I have to roll a 11.
14.
Oh wait,
Oh,
it says
it's
DC equals
spell...
10 plus the spell's level. You're right. Yeah, so 14. Yeah.
All right, make your check to see if this works.
9 plus spell. Wait, is my modifier?
It should be your spellcasting modifier, yeah.
Yeah.
So 14. I just hit it.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
So it's above 4. Yeah. Okay.
It's over.
Yeah, it seems to be much stronger than that.
Shit.
Yeah, you don't know the powers of this otherworldly being and what it's able to do, but that seems to be much stronger than what you were able to hit with that one, at least.
If you wish to leave this plane, I can assist you, but you have to be willing to go.
You can continue to feel the tugging.
What are you gonna do, Orlin?
I don't know. I could try to dispel it again, but I don't know.
Do we take the chance of letting it out and that it'll just leave us alone? Do you think it is something that we could take on?
I don't think so.
Let's fight an elder god.
I was suggesting I could banish it back to wherever it came, but it just keeps trying to get me to come closer.
I will try a dispel magic on them. I'll use one of my few third level spells for that.
All right, roll for it.
Oh, good.
And who are you using this on?
It doesn't matter. I rolled a natural one.
Yep, fails as well. Both of you feel, again, this tugging towards it, but almost like this sense of it'll be okay if you let this thing look into your mind. It'll let everybody go after.
Right. I'm gonna
I want to
go
get
ahead.
closer.
So what are we doing?
We're just gonna stay here the rest of the campaign.
Yep.
In a stalemate?
Shit. Can I get some like insight? Can I like insight check this? Like everything will be fine.
Yeah, do an insight check.
Roll a 2 plus like 1, I'm sure. Negative plus 1, yeah, 3.
Yeah, kind of like Professor Scant was talking about how it's like it was asking you about, what does the probing feel like? And you're like, it wants to learn. Maybe this thing just wants to learn. It doesn't, from what you can tell, and like you don't see any facial feature or anything. Again, it's this giant shadow behind an ice wall.
If all you wish is to learn, then fine. But let us go after. I guess I'll try to like continue going down south until I get stopped. I mean,
yeah, you would make it just past Highland Zavros and do a wisdom saving throw unless you just want to fail it on your own.
Let's see. 13 plus 5, so
you do
18.
pass. You're able to resist it. You feel like this probe trying to dig further into your brain, and you were able to shrug it off.
Well, see you guys later.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get over here so I can start thinking about something else to do.
I guess I will try and follow.
Wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna get stuck now. Oh no, I rolled a natural 16, so 16.
You pass.
Oh, okay, so what? Okay, what do we do now? Do we just wait for them to, I don't know, come out of it?
I don't know.
I'm gonna get closer. I'm gonna get closer. I'm gonna get closer, like right up on the glass or the ice to see like what I can see.
I didn't
if I
think
can see anything else.
Make it this far.
You don't see anything else, but I want to go to Heinlein and Zavros. Again, you're frozen in place, and you're trapped inside of your own mind as you feel this thing just like probing into memories and dissecting every bit of your life apart and looking into everything that you've ever done, experienced, and seen.
I'm nervous about it looking at those memories behind the log outside of town.
And like it's bringing things up you don't even remember. Like you've been pushed into your subconsciousness, and like you're re-experiencing all these things, and it's again you are unable to do anything about it, which is probably the worst part of this. And not that you're looking back at all your some of these memories are bad, obviously, but it's the lack of being able to do anything about it that's the worst part of it. But yes, Felicity, you walk forward to the ice wall. It's a giant ice wall with a monster behind it. Like it notices you coming forward, but it doesn't do anything about it. Obviously, it failed in its attempts to cast its spell on you.
Okay, you said you gave us the feeling to come closer, and you were right. Everything is okay. Now you can let my friends go.
You get the sense that it's not done yet. It's still working. It's still learning.
Still dominating.
Well, then I think it's doing something to them while they're stuck there.
I'm gonna try and cast a 5th level banishment on this thing.
You cast banishment, and it bounces off this ice wall.
Fuck!
I'll shoot a do you need me to open up so you can try it again?
Are you allowing it to try and probe into your brain?
No, I was gonna shoot the ice wall so that Orlin can try and banish it again.
You'd like to?
What, do you think you can melt it? What do you mean?
I'm gonna take one more step back. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just shoot firebolt at it.
All right.
At the
Roll
ice
to hit.
wall. 25.
25 hits, roll damage.
13 fire damage.
13. You see this firebolt hit the wall and scorch up it. It seems to have done some damage to it, but it doesn't break through.
Gonna get shot with my ballista.
Right, roll it.
25 again.
25 hits, roll damage.
I'll just start creating bonfire on it as well.
Ooh, that was good damage. 15, 16, 17.
You want me to just continuously roll
23.
damage?
23 force damage.
23 force damage. You hit it with the ballista, and then Orland brings this bonfire up, and the bonfire seems to weaken it from underneath as the ballista hits, and this huge crack begins to run up the ice wall, and you can see the creature like withdraws back as this thing begins to crack, and as it does, it just disappears into nothingness behind this ice wall as it cracks. And Heinlein and Zavros are able to move again. And escaped, taking 8d8 worth of psychic damage.
Holy fuck!
You would have been under its dominate monster for an hour. You would have taken that much damage and then taken madness as well.
It killed me.
I am glad that we didn't just sit around.
Yeah, it's very much a try and get everybody kind of thing.
I really thought I was making the wrong decision by like not accepting it. Like I thought it, like once we all did, it would just like be fine.
As soon as you guys started talking about letting it do that to you, I'm like, this is the most easiest, like obvious trap I've ever fucking seen. Don't do it. The DM just says, yeah, sure.
Look, when they were cracking the I was like, oh fuck.
Oh.
We're all gonna die.
All right, let's hurry before it comes back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We gotta. Oh,
Are you two okay?
I feel defiled.
Nothing that feels like no pain I haven't felt before.
I am one with Gel now.
we all three went on a big like acid trip together, and now we're mentally,
It's like,
mentally linked.
yeah, it's like I was just thinking through my mind. There's like a psychedelic version of Highland floating in the air next to me. Look, whoa, bro, this is a bad trip.
As you continue,
Go ahead.
as you continue south, through this tunnel, it'd be to your right as you're looking downwards. So to the west on the map, you see this room where every surface of this 20-foot high cave is polished to a mirror finish, such that you're faced with countless distorted reflections of yourself. Your head spins as you try to keep your bearings, so it's not as disorienting because you're not in the room itself, but you can see as these reflections of you against all the surfaces of this room to your right. Otherwise, there are two tunnels to your beginning, in front of you. To your beginning.
Well, which way?
Honestly, it's just a shot in the dark either way.
Well, we know that one's not a dead end, so we could always check off these other areas first. See if they're dead ends.
Alright.
This map is fucking huge.
I'm gonna take the one that's immediately to our left.
All right, you go immediately to the left. This cave. On the floor in the middle of this 15-foot high cave is an 8-foot cube with smooth grayish green stone that is free of frost.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, what?
This room doesn't have any frost in it. It might be warmer.
I see. It's as if
Insulated.
The room itself does have ice, but the cube in the center of the room doesn't have any frost on it.
Okay.
It's as if the game designers wanted you to take a long rest in this room. Sorry.
But yes, the room itself does have ice. It's the cube that's in the center of the room.
Designer?
Okay. I'll look at the cube.
Looking at it.
I'm looking at it.
All right.
I grab the cube.
You grab the cube.
I grab.
It's an 8-foot cube, so it is fairly large. So it's not like something you can pick up.
So I just like hug it and lift it up. No, okay. No, I look at it.
All right. Yeah, you look at it. You see, it's a cube, grayish green stone. No frost on any of it. It doesn't seem to be like radiating any heat.
Yeah. Just not frosting over.
I can poke it.
Professor Scant,
Yes.
cube.
Strange structure. It doesn't seem to represent, or doesn't resemble anything of the Yithrin city that we've seen throughout here. Well, you've seen most of it. You haven't let me look at most of it. Just the boats at the beginning, or the ships, I should say.
I'm showing you all the interesting parts.
I beg to differ.
So, if it's not from the city, what is it? Could it be from the whatever realm that thing behind the ice is from?
Possibly.
I mean, I'll like touch it, see if it like anything happens with it, or if it'll.
You touch it, and nothing happens. But as you try to pull your hand away, it can't. Your hand has been adhered to it as you begin to see pseudopods begin to extend from this cube, and a mouth begins to form above you. We go back into initiative.
How did I know that would happen?
Let's see, where are you guys standing? Because it is in there. Yeah, I just need to put it on its own space because it's in a weird area.
I just don't know if the space, if that's where it is or not.
Yeah, I can just move it because it kind of sits in a weird space on the map anyway.
Oh. It's a spitting mimic.
So we start with Felicity.
Can I see it from where I am to shoot it, or is Gel in my way?
The Gel and the wall is in your way.
Okay.
You can walk through your allies, but you'd be right in melee with it if you walked to where Gel is.
You basically heard us chatting about it and me going, "Oh, son of a bitch!"
I had my specters like.
I wouldn't touch that. Oh, son of a bitch.
Can I see Heinlein?
Yeah.
If you're gonna do anything with me, don't worry about it. I can be.
I don't want to be in melee. I can't really do anything.
All right, fair enough. If you have nothing to do, then Heinlein can go.
Heinlein will go.
Wait. Never mind. I forgot Heinlein's in 18 as well. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you are grappled.
Yeah, and I will, as a bonus action, swap places with Gel, which is another
Alright.
2 games.
Let me double check that, because this has come up before with grappled creatures and Echo Knights. Because I think you might need to have the movement, which you...
It's just a bonus action, right? You can see within 15 feet of you.
I think you have to expend movement is what I think the wording is.
Cost of 15 of your movement.
So that would be the problem there, because you have 0 movement speed when you're grappled.
Okay, then I will... No, I've got a different
I
thing.
could attempt to.
Misty Step.
I could attempt to shock it and hold it in place while we all run.
Yeah, I'll Misty Step, like right here. Instead, then. So that's about bonus
You're
action.
no
as
longer
I
grappled.
fade out of there. And then that's a bonus action. Gel will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Gel will go on this side and will attack for me for both hits. Just starting to attack. Does a 25 hit?
A 25 does hit. Can Gel be grappled?
Gale cannot be grappled.
Okay, very cool.
That's why I was gonna swap to begin with.
Yeah.
But so he'll get in there, he'll attack. Both of them hit. That's 20 slashing damage.
20 slashing damage, big hits.
Basically fades in and out. Alright, that's 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. I could run, but I'm unsure yet if you guys are going to get out. So I'm going to move up here, and I'll give you guys the chance to get out.
That does move out of its melee.
Okay.
So you would take an opportunity attack.
Okay.
As it lashes with its pseudopod, it is going to miss with a 10.
Okay. So say better me than them. That's it.
Oh, I guess it's technically used its reaction then. So the
Yeah.
Yep.
So you guys
It just used its reaction.
just get out.
Orlin.
I said that that's what I was gonna do anyway, so I think Orlin was already charging up. So I'm gonna shock and grasp anyways. Not amazing. So that'd be 16.
16 hits.
For 14 lightning
14.
damage.
As you shock this thing, you stick your hand out
right.
and you
I forgot
touch
I
it.
touch it to do that.
Your hand adheres to the mimic,
Yeah, I
and
forgot
you are
about that.
grappled.
Forgot about it. Shit. You didn't tell me it was
Orlin,
sticky.
what are you doing?
You didn't tell me it was sticky.
What on earth did you think happened when I went to touch it?
And then I guess I'll try to move these bozos. You can move through them anyway, so it's fine. Can he attack from there? Is it like half cover or something?
Yes, it would be half cover.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to attack with him.
All right.
He's a ghost, so he can't get stucked. That's a 13.
A 13. What is your misses?
Ah, okay. That's my turn as I'm like trying to pull my arm back.
All right. With Orlin's turn finishing, it is 3's turn if he can get in there, which I don't think he can. With the narrow corridors.
Three's
0, 3.
basically stuck there.
So then it would be snow golems are gone. So it'd be Zavros's turn.
So are we like leaving this thing? Because I'm totally down to just run.
Where I'm stuck.
Well, you shouldn't have touched it.
Didn't know.
There could
We
have been
literally watched someone
Here.
touch it.
when I was standing right next to you.
Heinlein, can you
Now's
help
not
him?
the time.
Heinlein, can you help him?
I can try.
Okay, I'm leaving. I'm just gonna fucking leave.
All right. You just
Straight
leave
up
Orlin.
dash. I'm dashing the fuck out of this room.
All right. You leave Orlin stuck to this cube that's grown arms and a mouth.
So yeah, I'm fucking running down here,
All right.
getting the fuck out of there. What
It
else is
is,
over here?
Over here. Oh, let's take a triple Zavros down to this room.
Excuse
Oh, I'm in a whole ass room. I thought I was just in a corridor.
Yeah, no, you're in a whole ass room over here.
I run into another cube and slam
more
into it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Large pieces of stone jut out from the 20-foot high ceiling in this empty cavern.
Do they have ice on them?
Yes.
Do they got any eyes on them too? No. Alright, just curious.
All right. If you wanted to do any kind of history check, you could.
Yeah, history, fuck it. Man, and that's the one thing I didn't fucking choose. Alright. See what I get. I got a fucking 11.
Yeah, you're not quite sure. It seems a very ancient and like it's similar to the stuff you've seen throughout this cave, but you're so unfamiliar with the rest of it that it doesn't register anything with you. speaking of registering anything with you, it's the Mimic's turn. And he's gonna take some attacks. When I say some, a lot. So he is going to, what is your movement speed, sir? Okay. He's gonna take his first swing at Gel with one of his pseudopods.
Okay.
It's only 11 to hit.
That's a miss.
This next pseudopod is gonna swing at Orlin. That is a 21 to hit.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, yeah, that hits.
He can. Okay, that'll be good to know for next time. Does it do? What is that? Oh, it's a 2. Plus 5, so 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Bludgeoning damage to you. And then he's gonna bite you. As he smacks you with the pseudopod and like pulls you upwards as you're now grappled by 2 things. Doesn't change anything mechanically. Just like he's like your hand's stuck. He's also lifting you up to his mouth to bite you. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For another 14 points of piercing damage plus 8 points of acid damage as the acid dripping from this teeth bites into your skin.
I got 8 of that piercing damage.
Okay.
Thank you.
And that is its turn. It is now back to Felicity.
Okay. I just seen Orlin get stuck to this thing and take a whole bunch of damage. Orlin's gonna start feeling pressure in his ears. I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp on him.
All right,
If you don't fight it, you can choose to fail the saving throw.
I'm fine with accepting this.
Yeah, so, his, there's pressure in his ears, and I'm going to Vortex Warp him to, to right here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You should run now.
As this thing she's gnashed together as it was biting down on Orlin, and it suddenly disappears.
Never mind. Okay, now here's the gamble. Actually, it's not a gamble.
And I will move a little bit to give Heinlein room to dart through if he needs to.
Okay. First thing that's gonna happen. 5, 10, 15, 20. Gal's gonna walk right here.
All right.
And then I am going to use one of my spell slots to whoop. Actually, where was he at? 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, I'm just asking to use a spell slot. I'm going to just swap with him.
He does swing at Gel as he leaves.
Oh, okay.
Misses.
Okay.
I think with a 16.
Misses, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. And that was 15 of my movement. And 5 more.
All right.
That's that. All right, now we get out of here.
Orlin.
Let me just see something really quick.
Ooh.
Within range. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop a. I kind of like just peek around the corner, and plop a bonfire just like right in the room, like blocking the exit, sort of thing.
Okay.
And then I start moving.
All right.
Down with Zavros, I guess, which seems like another trap just waiting to happen.
Move down Zavros. 3 can move if he wants. Zavros, do you do anything in this room?
Oh, fuck, man. I don't want to poke any rocks, dude. That's all I see is rocks.
Yep, just rocks jutting out of the ceiling.
That looks like there's just rocks in here, Orlin. Don't touch anything, I guess. And I'm just going to mosey on the fuck away.
All right, you mosey. The Mimic's turn. It's going to sloop its way over here away from the bonfire and attack Gel. 16 on the first swing.
Misses.
Nat 20 on the second swing.
Yes. And he disappears.
And then it can't bite that thing. It could swing at that thing, but it used its swings already. So it's kind of stuck on the fire, but it is going to, seeing that the fire is kind of blocking, it's going to move backwards and return to its inanimate state. And we can move out of initiative unless you guys are going to run back in on it.
All right, everyone, let's storm it.
I feel like we shouldn't do that.
No, I don't think we should.
All right, well, I guess let's just keep going. Watch out for fucking weird-ass stones.
Yes, Olin.
There's a lot of weird things in here.
Shall we enter this terrifying mirror room?
What was down below?
There's 2 large rocks jutting out of the place.
Yes, we should go into the mirror.
Really a place we should avoid.
Fuck rocks.
You know, I'm starting to think if all this snow melts, there'd be too many rocks around.
Why are we doing this again?
This is how Oriel.
What is the purpose?
Because hey, ice is better than snow.
Yeah, you walk into this room, and nothing seems to interact with you. You see all the reflections of yourself all around you.
I will summon Gel on this side.
Does it? Do the reflections change? Like 1 second we're like short and like really elongated, and it's like real skinny and everything.
Just fun house.
Hey, Olin, check this out. Whee! And I'm like ducking around.
All right, I'm just gonna swap places with Gel.
All right.
Olin, I've had too many knucklehead trout.
I wasn't sure how this was gonna affect this, so I was like, I'm gonna bypass if I can.
Yeah, it's a room for like you can fight the Knoll vampire in here.
Oh, that's fun.
But he's dead. So yeah, you see again 2 splitting paths. One leads down to a staircase, and the one in front of you kind of curves around.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's a tiger. Saber-tooth bites toe.
It's a tiger, saber tooth.
That is how you would probably look it up.
All right. Looks like it's a bit wider down south.
All right.
We're going south.
Start going south. You begin to reach this next cavern.
Ooh, is that a little piece of foliage?
Mayhaps.
An evil piece of foliage.
A grove of frost-covered trees fills this 50-foot-high cavern, the floor of which is a mixture of earth and ice. By some magic or miracle, the trees are alive. Their canopies thick with frosty leaves, their branches bearing purple pears that hang like ornaments. A low wall, broken in several places, threads its way through the grove, which is surrounded by 6 exits. So...
I haven't had a pear in so long.
So you kind of peek around this room with these trees and these low walls. You see to the east, there's an exit. There's 3 along the southern stretch of this cavern, as well as what seems like the bottom part of a hole.
Do these pears look like native to? They're probably not because of the stuff we've just seen.
I would do a nature check.
I just realized. I think the holes up top lead us to other rooms in this.
Like chutes and ladders?
Yeah, not just like a whole ass level, but like in the same level or like area.
13.
Pears aren't native to Icewind Dale, and you've never seen purple pears.
I'm gonna pick one. I'm gonna pick a purple pear.
All right.
It's a plum. Fucking.
I'm pretty sure that's not a plum.
It's kind of big for a plum, and it's
It's a lot harder.
I was joking.
Hold on, I can tell you right now if it is a plum. I'm gonna take a bite.
No, don't do it.
Oh, fuck.
I've got to look up some things because I didn't think you guys would get this far.
I like that we are actively at this point just taking the bait. We know could just kill us.
Where's Liliana? God damn it.
Let's see. I don't have this page. I gotta look it up quick.
Mommy is away.
Defender 0003 has left her with Shinar way up north.
I'll have
Get
it in
the
a
defender. You're
second.
not in here. There you are.
It does not taste like a plum.
This is not what I wanted. Dungeon
It's
Master
like
Guide, for
sauerkraut
God's
and
sake.
shit.
Are you looking for something that is in Tasha's?
No, I'm looking for something that's in the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Oh.
Roleplay. I'm gonna grab it off my shelf.
Yes.
So-
I'm assuming these things are some more wreckage from that Netherese city. I'm surprised they've managed to stay alive like this. But I suppose it must be, if it's anything like the mountains where it's much colder up there, their flying city must have raised these trees to endure the cold.
You know, I'm just assuming they're poisonous.
It is
That's
quite...
actually very, very good idea to just assume.
Yes, but at the same time, you might be onto something, Heinlein. They have to eat something in these flying cities, so perhaps they cultivated some fruit that would withstand that climate.
They were also experimenting with magical stuff, so this could just be something that causes her entire insides to melt.
It
You
could be
know
that.
I didn't
I'm
need the
still
Dungeon Master's Guide
standing
at
right
all.
here, right?
It's in this book. I'm just an idiot. As you eat this, you feel your magical abilities begin to bolster. Almost like you can cast something new, but you don't know what yet.
I feel stronger somehow.
Interesting.
I'm gonna finish
Um,
what he eats more.
Yeah, and as you have pulled this pear down and ate from it, you also see two eyes open on the tree. And
Fucking knew it.
And this being begins to step out of the tree.
Whoa, that's what I thought.
You see this feminine figure who is covered, like, her hair seems to be made out of these frost-covered leaves. Her skin is also kind of this purplish color that the pears have. As she strides forward to meet you all.
Have I
It
seen a
just
creature
ate
like her
you.
before?
Yeah, this is very reminiscent of a dryad,
You.
which
What
it
the
is a
heck?
dryad. Hello?
Who are you?
I'm Hathawin. Who are all of you?
I'm Zevros. Are you a dryad?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I haven't seen a dryad since I came to Faerun.
We are very elusive.
How long have you lived down here for?
Many, many years. It's hard to keep track down here.
Not to belay some things. What are those fruits on your trees?
These pears began to grow from these trees when these caverns were formed and a lot of this wreckage was left. That these trees began to sprout from some of the wreckage. Whatever left it behind must have left seeds for these trees, and I've been using all of my power to keep them alive down here.
I see. So there still could be yet a reason to believe they're poisoned, especially if they were just some experimental things.
I don't believe so.
You don't
Do
think
you
so?
know
I
what
haven't
eating
caught
this
any poisons
pear?
off them. They seem to be very magically natured, wherever they came from.
You mentioned the wreckage.
Yes.
Do you know where there's any more wreckage? Perhaps a large amount. We're looking for something down here.
I have not strayed far from these trees, but many have come past this area looking for things like this, from what I've heard.
How long ago was that?
It happens not often, but it's happened a few times. Usually, elves from the Underdark will come through here.
Oh shit.
Also, I want to mention, the book says the pears hanging from the trees are magically delicious.
Oh my god.
You could have just never said that.
I could have, but I had to read it, so you had to hear it.
Nice and crisp. Do you know what this pear did to me? I feel different.
They seem to each have their own magical effects to them.
So then maybe you just got lucky.
Can I do like an Arcana check or something to try and figure out like what feels different?
Yeah, do an Arcana check.
19.
19? Yeah, you're like working with your magics to try and coalesce this spell that you've learned. And it seems that you temporarily have the use of Vicious Mockery.
Oh.
It's the 5th level version with a save DC of 15.
Ooh.
Is that like a free cost for her, or is that like a use a spell slot?
You have to cast it, so you have to use your own spells. Wait, no, you don't. You can just cast it. You have 3 uses of it, is essentially what it is.
Would you perhaps...
I feel like I could mock people.
Viciously?
Yes.
Would you perhaps mind if I was to pick one of those?
Yes, just don't take too many.
Understood.
I suppose you seem very friendly or non-hostile. I'll let you know that we're on our way to melt this forever winter, meaning there's a chance that this grove of trees might no longer be surrounded entirely of ice.
That would be good for them.
Yes. Just so you know that this isn't going to be all that there will be at some point.
Are all the trees having purple pears?
Yes, all of them do.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll pick one.
Yeah, you can take
Yeah,
one.
I want to pick one from a tree that's not been picked yet, so we're like saving them from different trees, yeah.
Yeah. I'll say I'll freaking pick one over on this corner or whatever. I have as I'm holding this pear, question,
Jed
are you...
glides up behind you.
Huh?
She like glides up to you as you
Oh.
as she like follows you as you're going to pick a pear.
So where are you from, originally?
From the Feywild.
Do you know how to get back there?
I could. It's not easy to do, or something that I can just like make a portal or something. I just can.
Davros.
Oh.
But you could stay here with me.
This is getting creepy really quick.
Davros, you know, if you wish to go home, I can send you there.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't want to go home now.
I know. Just in the future.
And no offense if I'm kind of fucked.
Mm-hmm. Good point. Keep me alive and don't run away next time, dickhole.
You eat it?
Yeah, I eat it as I'm like thinking about what she said. I was like,
Yeah, you also feel like something magical awakens within inside of you.
So about staying here, I don't know if I could actually like stay here, but I mean, if all goes as planned, I wouldn't mind coming to visit.
But you're gonna leave me alone here.
What the fuck? I mean, I do have some responsibilities I have to do outside of this beautiful grove that you have.
But it's not good enough for you to stay. You could do better
No,
and make it more like the Feywild.
Can I think on it?
She kind of ponders this in her mind and blinks her large fey eyes. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Motherfucker!
Everything just wants us to stay.
You don't seem hostile.
Creepy girlfriend.
Just because I know that this may go sour, and my like pond's where it's at.
Oh,
Can I
that's
move
good.
it?
I got a dirty
Because my
20.
was picking from a different tree. I'd be like over here. So that's all.
And I think half elves have advantage on being charmed, or is that just full elves? I can never
I
remember.
think
that.
it's just full elves.
Okay. Anyway, you're fine.
Yeah, because I don't have that on.
Elves.
Yeah, you've been in the presence of dryads before, and you know their wiles and their charms. And she blinks these big eyes at you. You're able to know.
I look her up and down. I like bite my lower lip a little bit.
And you are able to stave off her charms.
Over here, does that goes up, correct? Does it look like the
it goes up.
connection from the hole one of the holes we saw before? Like, is it?
It's that same kind of like slick ice,
Slick ice.
smooth walls. But yeah, it goes upwards.
We gotta shoot and ladder this speed run.
Perhaps we should keep heading down this way.
I
You think
have
south is-
more information if you'd like to hear. You could stay here a little longer while I tell you things.
Yeah, but like
You said you've only really been in this area. That doesn't quite help us.
Well, it's hard for me to leave here. Some kind of magic holds me.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we'll be melting this ice, and then eventually you'll be free.
But then I could tell you things that have come through here. There were those elves. There's also to the south. She points to this tunnel.
Mhm.
There are some creatures with one eye that have gone mad down there.
Oh, thanks.
That's good to know. We can avoid that area then.
You could
Thank
avoid all of these caves. They are all dangerous. And just stay here.
Unfortunately,
Give me a
no.
wisdom saving throw, Island.
Yeah. I'm chatting this up.
The drows that come through here,
17.
do they
Your
ever
best.
mention what they're looking for?
They seem to be looking for more pieces of that city. Possibly the entire thing.
you saw like a large, like owl type being with horns.
I have not, no.
She wasn't that formed when she left.
But the drow, as you say, went down that direction, and she points at one of the other southern tunnels.
I think that may be where we want to go.
Then maybe we should head that direction.
I'll definitely come by and visit. As I slowly start walking away.
Please come back soon.
Horny.
Come back now, you hear?
she sits down on one of the walls and watches as all of you walk out of this room into that tunnel.
Well, then I wouldn't recommend it, Splinters, man.
And as you head down this tunnel,
He thinks back to his favorite log.
you encounter the
I know
drow
dryads also
that
will.
might possibly be within. That's where we'll end the session.
And there we go.
So thank you all for joining us for this session of Icewind Dale around the Frostmaiden. We have more cave to explore next time, baby. And hopefully we'll have a full party then. We'll see. Yeah, I think we should be good for next Wednesday because the 4th of July stuff is earlier in the week. So I think we should be in, but we'll see. But thank you all for joining us. Be sure to follow all of my players on their various social medias, as well as any other games they may play in. And we will see you next time. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.